wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back to who I was before. I like me better, I like me better.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. You see what time it is? Rihanna is back with a new project. It is not music, so sorry to the Navy, but it's not makeup, right? So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, let's go. So if you guys did not hear, FENTY Puma is officially back. I saw a couple months ago them talking about there was going to be a new launch coming out in September. If you guys are not aware, if maybe you might be a little too young, but baby, Rihanna is not new when it comes to the fashion world. Okay, she's won fashion icon awards because her looks have been conversation starters. Okay, I can pinpoint different Rihanna outfits and you remember where you were when you first saw it. The different type of Rihanna outfits that have caused controversy, that have caused think pieces. Baby, like I said, she's not new to it. If you guys remember, I did do a video on the downfall of FENTY, the designer clothing line that she came out with in partnership with LVMH. And in that video, I talked about how the main thing about it not working out is that even though she's not new to the fashion world and you know she does have a name in the fashion world, when it comes to actually selling luxury clothing, being Rihanna was not going to help her. You know, there are lots of celebrities who, you know, again, they also have a name in the fashion world. You know, designers already set, you know, mainstream designers love having those people in their campaigns, in their clothing in general, because, you know, it's going to help them out. But just being a well-known celebrity, even one who has a fan base like the Navy, was not going to be enough because that demographic who was buying clothing priced that way don't care about none of that. Okay, and I've talked about this before. The fashion world is very elitist. Okay, I know fashion designers personally who, well, they'll openly admit, you know, in conversation with close friends that it's very elitist. It takes a lot to impress them because everything that you impress them with, they already got too, and the people that can afford it have it too. So you know, it's different in that sense where because people were saying, oh, why would she price her stuff that way knowing that most of her fans can't afford it, blah, blah, blah. Maybe because it wasn't for her fans, okay? I don't remember what it was that we were talking, maybe it was that video as well. But there was something else we were talking about, and I was like, I need people to understand when something is for fans and when they are trying to when they are making something for a very specific demographic. In that sense, the demographic was not Rihanna fans, okay? It was people who like luxury clothing, people who can afford luxury clothing, okay? And when you don't have a market for that is diehard like the Navy is for you, it's going to be hard for you to break out even when you are a Rihanna, right? Because stylists are not pulling your clothing for their celebrities when they're dressing them. And again, just with everything else, you know, you'll be like, do you have to make everything about race? Yes, baby, just like they box out Black owners when they're trying to break out in the beauty hair industry, when they're trying to create like beauty supply stores, stuff like that, just how they box them out when it comes to owning a makeup company. You think they're not trying to box them out when it comes to the fashion industry too, especially one who already has that elitist type energy in it? No, they're not trying to let nobody new come to the table. You know, it kind of worked out for Kanye, but you see how quickly it did not work out for Kanye as soon as he upset them? Exactly. So when they're not trying to let you in like that, they're not going to pull your clothes for styling. They're not going to, like, you're not going to have the same type of fashion show. You're not going to have the same type of media coverage, okay? Vogue isn't going to be like, hey, if they have to choose between you and Chanel. So that was a completely different world for her with that line that she was selling, just because, like I said, being Rihanna and having a fan base like the Navy wasn't going to be enough, especially because most of the Navy could not afford the stuff that thing was priced with. I will say though, sorry, my camera just randomly stopped filming. I will say though, I don't like how a lot of the criticism that I saw for that line was coming from people who supposedly support her and people who look like me and you and her, okay? There's also this undertone of, because you're Black and because a lot of your supporters are Black, like, it's not supposed to be priced a certain way, like it's supposed to be cheaper. And also, you have to prove yourself before you can price yourself that way. That's not how business works. And I always use the ColourPop example, like when people flipped out because they raised their price a quarter. You don't start out as an affordable brand pricing your stuff at $6, and then once you prove yourself, now all of a sudden you can charge $1,000. That's not how it works. And y'all don't be saying that with other people who come out and, you know, like their stuff is priced the same way. You either gonna buy it, you're gonna be able to afford it, or you're not. So the whole, like, you haven't been in the industry to be charging that type of price. Baby, it launched as a luxury brand. It's an LVMH brand. That's how it launched. There's no, anyway. So that didn't necessarily work out for her, but you know what is going to work out? This Fenty Puma resurrection that they've done here, because if you were not around during that time, baby, when I tell you Fenty Puma, if you didn't have it, you just were not that girl, okay? And I want to say, I was in, was I still in high school? I want to say, like, Creepers, I might have still been in high school. Granted, 2016 will make it 10 years since I've been out of college, but I might have been in high school or like just starting college around that time. I had a pair of Fenty Puma sneakers. I was trying to go find the pictures. I can't find them. I must have deleted them, which I don't delete pictures often. But she was that girl, okay? So much so that when I heard about this, I was like, oh baby, bet I am going to be there, because I didn't get the Creepers or the slides the first time around. I only got the sneakers, and I definitely had FOMO after that. Like, I tried finding them after, you know, you can find them on resale. So they're talking about some like $1,600. Excuse me? Baby, there's a certain amount that I will pay for resale price, and the most is like 200 more than how much it originally cost. 1,600. So now that I hear about this, they've already got nostalgia on their side, okay? Because again, if you missed out the first time around, now you can get it now. If you did get it the first time around, you can get, you know, a replacement, other colors that you didn't get, stuff like that. So I was intrigued. I didn't actually hear that much promotion about it, which you would think, but it didn't need it, okay? They launched 8 shoes. I will have them pop up here. 2 women's, 2 men's, both sold out. Both women's and both men's sold out, okay? The only things that are left, they launched 2 kids and 2 toddlers. The 2 kids still have sizes left, and one of the toddlers still have sizes left. So even one of the toddler shoes sold out as well. Baby, yeah, this go around with Puma, this gonna do it for her. Now, I will admit, when I remembered, I ran to the website like, oh, let me go see. And then I saw the shoes that they came out with, you know, for the first launch of this. I'm not gonna lie, not so much, you know, I don't mind that I missed out on that, right? But it's showing you that the hype is there. Men and women, the hype is there, especially because, you know, like, Puma is not considered, you know, that girl shoe brand. It's Nike, it's Adidas. Fila had that little moment for a second, but you know, there's, and we're gonna be honest here, I'm not saying anything's wrong with any of the sneakers that I'm talking about, but let's be honest when we have these conversations. There are certain shoe brands that people will look at you and they'll have certain opinions on, because, you know, everybody and their mama rich and everybody is in dunks and blah blah blah, and sneaker culture is annoying to begin with anyway. So the fact that it has that much pull years later with not much promotion, oh baby, this is a collaboration that you need to fear, okay? She is picking up where Yeezy and Adidas dropped the ball and fell off, okay? Because like I said, let me find out. She brings some of them Creepers back, it's a wrap, okay? I'll get it in every, the slides, the little bow, the fur, whatever you want to make it, because I do want another pair of house shoes, so Rihanna, you know, made it quick. I feel like this collaboration is really going to work out for her, and I think a little bit more of this will also help her in terms of if she does want to bring back Fenty, you know, just more and more name in it, because, you know, same kind of thing with Kanye when he first launched Yeezy, and even though people still feel that way about Yeezy today, it was very much so like, what is this rapper going to do in, you know, selling clothes and stuff like that, blah blah blah. But you can't say Yeezy when it first launched and Yeezy right, well, maybe not right, y'all know what I mean, did not come a long way when it comes to actually getting people to take it seriously. So I feel like a little bit more of this with Puma, and she can bring that back. And you know, now I don't know if it's a little bit more acceptable to be showing off luxury stuff. You know, they got the whole luxury content thing going on TikTok, and I feel like that might help her a little bit more the second time around. But I'm definitely here to see this. So yeah, I just want to let y'all know Fenty Puma is back. If you did not know, it'd be things like this that you're just like, is this my inner child speaking? Again, like I mentioned, like the whole FOMO and like missing out on it. Is that why, you know, it just has me a little extra giddy about it? But let me know what you think about the products that she did come out with for this initial launch. If you picked anything up, you know, I definitely can't wait to see like reviews and whatnot. But I mean, it's just a sneaker, so please be for real when you start reviewing the sneaker. But yeah, I'm excited to see how this goes. I feel like this will be the project that a lot more energy is put into for the next couple months. You know, we'll see how it goes, because Savage x Fenty, I feel like having everybody and their mama be a ambassador definitely make sure you know what it is. So I feel like if you've noticed lately, like it's not the same when it comes to the promotion, how many ambassadors they have, the post, all that stuff. I feel like it kind of slowed down on that. Fenty Beauty, you know, I'm sure that's the baby of the Fenty brands, but even that, like, it's not like the product launches haven't been the same. Even the talk about it hasn't been the same. So I feel like this will be like the new baby that she's got right now, especially launching kid sizes now she got kids, stuff like that. You know, I feel like a lot of attention will be going towards it in the near future. Baby, I feel like we just gonna have to let go of this whole where's the music. If she drops, she drops. Okay, we all gonna listen to it anyway. If it does. If it doesn't, baby, Rihanna gave us like what, 8 albums in like 10 years? Go repeat that, okay? I just saw something the other day that said like she's one of the most listened to, or if not the most, on Spotify, okay? You got options. Be grateful. People ain't gonna put music out until the day that they die, all right? So that is it for this video. Let me know your thoughts about this down below. Let me know if you're interested in picking anything up. And yeah, make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, notification bells down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.